Channel. Today it is September favorites time. I have to be honest with you, I've been trying to film this for a few minutes already and it's not going my way. Do you guys ever have that? Like if you make videos, do you ever start filming and you're like, oh, I hate everything I'm saying. It's like the trying too hard but you're not trying thing. So I feel like I just wanted to lay that out there and just be honest with you, because I can't do like another intro of like me like trying to like sound cute and like intelligent and me just like wanting to rip my own hair out. So on that note, let's just jump into these favorites because I want to show them to you. They are genuine favorites of mine from this past month. I got to experience and read and eat and see so many amazing things that really I think will become like year-long favorites, especially when I look back. And so let's jump into it. Let's just do the September favorites. So my first favorite is my best friend coming down to see me. For those of you who didn't know, my best friend from home came to visit me in September, and it was just, we had the absolute best time together. We have been best friends for over 10 years, maybe even over 15 years now, and we just had such a blast together. We went to Disney, we went to the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, and I'll link that video down below, and it was just, we had the best time. And I mean, for real, like I could literally just sit on the couch with her all day and just watch TV and we would have the best time. But it was super fun to actually like get to go do some fun stuff. So I'm just gonna toss that because I'm over it. What else? I'm going to show you this mug because it's Disney themed as well. For those of you who watched my Disney haul video, this will look rather familiar. This is my favorite mug by and large. It's definitely my favorite mug that I got while my dad was here. Last month my dad came to visit as well as two of my other best friends. It was just, I've just been so freaking happy with all the visitors who have come. It's just been so lovely. But yeah, I love this mug. I love it because it's huge and because it's blue and purple. Size, color, done. Okay. So my favorite book from this past month was The Girl in the Train. I love this book. Guys, for real, this is the best book. If you haven't read it yet, but you are thinking of going to see the movie starring Emily Blunt, I would definitely say pick up this book first. Give it a read. It's a super easy read, but definitely one of those page turners. I couldn't put it down. I finished it in 2 days. Okay, next. Alright. My last favorite... Oh, I forgot my Garnier wipes. I'll get those in a bit. Anyway, I wanted to share some food favorites with you because I love food and I love these. They are these chips from the brand Paquet. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but they are tortilla chips. This one, this flavor is grilled habanero and this flavor is roasted jalapeno. I had this flavor before and like knew that I loved it, and then when I saw this one I was like, you know what, like I'm gonna give it a try. And I was craving spicy food at the grocery store the other day, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a shot. These are so good. They're so spicy and you will definitely like need a tissue after, but they are so delicious. They remind me a lot of if the Doritos nacho, like the regular flavored Doritos were super spicy, which I think they have really spicy Dorito flavors, it would be these. But these are vegan. They have no preservatives, no MSG, no artificial flavors. So for all my like vegan vegetarians out there, well, I guess just vegans, try these. So good. And then yeah, these ones are amazing too. These are a little less spicy. Yeah, these have like 2 little flames on the like hot scale, and this one has 4. So good. There's a woman on the balcony like diagonal and up from me, who I'm just hoping like can't actually see in my window because it would just be really awkward because I'm filming in front of my window. And I'm not sure she would get it. Anyway, I think this would be considered skincare. It's the Garnier Clean Soothing Makeup Removing Wipes. And I've talked about the Garnier Makeup Remover I've talked about the Garnier makeup removing wipes before, the ones in the green packet. Those are just the regular ones. These are the makeup removing cleansing towelettes for sensitive skin. They have no fragrance, alcohol, or dye. I love these. They actually, I don't know if they changed their formula or what, but I found that the regular wipes don't really take as much makeup off of my skin as they used to, like as I knew them to do. And I used to be able to take off all my makeup with them with like no problem, and it was fine. But I don't know, like in recent months, they just haven't been working as well as they used to. And so I picked up these at CVS like not too long ago and was like, oh, I'll give them a try, like who, you know, like we'll see. And they actually work better than the regular ones. So I would say if you're kind of experiencing that as well, if you use the Garnier cleansing cloths and you feel like they're not taking off as much makeup as they used to, definitely head for the sensitive skin ones. I really love these. They don't irritate my eyes. They don't irritate my skin at all. And I like that they have no fragrance, alcohol, or dye in them. That's kind of nice. Okay, we are getting to the end. My last favorites are movie favorites, and my first movie favorite from this past month was the movie Sex Tape. Now, it's not a new movie. It came out either earlier this year or last year. I can't remember. It stars Cameron Diaz and Jason Segel, and first of all, I love Jason Segel. I think he's so funny, and there's just something so like charming and quirky about him. I also like really love Cameron Diaz as well, and I remember when I saw the coming attractions thinking like, oh, I really want to see these films, like I really want to see this movie, but just like never got to the movies to see it. And it was on FX the other day, which means that like I'm sure that they show it quite often, and I loved it. I laughed. It's so funny. It's just such a funny, like, feel good comedy. Like, no, I wouldn't even, it's not raunchy, it's just funny, you know, like it's almost like The 40-Year-Old Virgin or The Other Woman, like funny movies like that you can just like sit back and laugh. And I would highly recommend anybody see it if it's on TV. I adored it. My other movie favorite from this past month is kind of on the opposite side of the scale. It was The Last 5 Years. I saw that it was on Netflix, and I was like, oh, like, I might as well watch it. Like, here it is. So I knew that it wasn't going to be like a happy movie because I sort of like had heard a little bit about it. And it's funny too because I don't like musicals at all. But I thought, you know what, like, let me just watch it. I like had nothing else to do. So I watched it, and oh my goodness, too real, hashtag too real. It was so good. It was so good. And again, like, I don't love musicals, but Jeremy Jordan, who is the male lead in it, okay, I can watch you, yep, and then Anna Kendrick, who is lovely, together, like, it's just such an amazing pair. And yeah, it's sad. It's like it's definitely real. It's sad. I don't want to give away too much in case you haven't seen it, but I would definitely recommend watching it if you have the time, if you have the free time. And yeah, those are my favorites. So guys, thank you so much for watching this super random, super messy, all over the place September favorites. But if you stuck it out, I appreciate it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you really soon. Bye. Guys, I totally forgot to mention I was just eating those habanero chips and my mouth is on fire. I told you this favorite was going to be a hot mess. I forgot to mention the John Bonet documentaries, which I loved all of them, especially the one on CBS. I think Burke Ramsey did it. Done and dusted. So hot.